me up.
Right, Mike, we're going to do a flyby shot. I'll put the camera on the floor there and then we're going to ride by. So just don't keep looking at the camera.
All right.
You're going to ride away.
Hello and welcome back to another cycling video, people. And on today's ride, we're cycling south away from the Pennines. And if we look at the map in more detail, you can see where we are right now, which is in the city centre of Manchester.
We're in the metropolis, Mike.
And today's route was going to take us down Deansgate, St Peter's Street, Oxford Road, Wilmslow Road, Palatine Road, with Wythenshawe Park and Tatton Park along the way, before the café stop in Knutsford, just off Chelford Road, where me and my cycling buddy Mike had a spot of lunch at the Lambingshed farm shop and kitchen, and at this stage we'd cycled 37 miles. But let's get back to the ride, where we're in the heart of the city centre.
Oh, where are we, Mike?
Well, we're in Manchester, aren't we?
We are in Manchester.
We're just above the Manchester Ship Canal, is it? And then we've got Premier Inn in front of us.
Yeah.
You've got the cathedral there.
Yeah, I know the cathedral. So anyway, let's talk about the weather. So we didn't go out last week, did we?
No, weather were
Poor.
a bit poor.
Yeah. And then what was the last ride we actually did? Where did we get to? Do you remember? We went out, didn't we, towards the Dales a bit, didn't we?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I went to...
We're going to head down Deansgate.
Yeah, we're heading down Deansgate.
And we were talking about where we went last time. We went to Ilkley, didn't we?
Yeah, we went to Ilkley. Yeah, I went to Ilkley and I had... they didn't do black pudding, did they?
No, they didn't.
So I had bacon sausage, I think I had.
And then I'm working on the Arnside ride where they didn't do scones with cream and they didn't do black pudding.
I know. It's
been hard, hasn't it?
It's not working out. I think that this is the reason why my legs have gone.
Black pudding?
Yeah, need the iron.
So we thought we'd do a Cheshire ride today, but look at this, we've not got going yet because of traffic lights.
I know, it's ridiculous this. Whose idea was this?
Yours.
So here's where I'm at. I'm not a lover of city centre cycling. I think it's dangerous. But every now and then, I find it a refreshing change. There's just too much stopping and starting going on with the traffic lights. And because it was early in the morning, it wasn't too busy, which did help. So let's skip forward a bit to the first highlight of the day, which was Wythenshawe Park.
22.5 miles, Mike. This is Wythenshawe Park.
Is it?
It's lovely, isn't it?
Beautiful.
I mean, we've left the city and it was red light after red light.
Yeah.
Couldn't get going.
It was
Shocking.
Shocking.
Really hard work. It's disappointing how much litter we saw as well, wasn't it, in parts?
Yeah.
Loads of litter. And we ended up here. It's just really nice.
You've got trees and yellow daisies, aren't they?
Buttercups.
Buttercups.
You know your flowers.
Well, I do, yeah. I like a petunica.
And you're a crocus.
And a begonia.
Yeah.
And within the grounds is Wythenshawe Hall, which was the home of the Tatton family for over 600 years. It's a 16th century timber-framed former manor house, and in recent times it was almost destroyed due to a fire.
Well, we've got rain. It's rained every weekend for the last 5 or 6 weekends. We didn't ride yesterday because of the weather. It's been a really poor summer. Middle of August. Rain. Anyway, we're about 9 miles from the cafe and we've covered 25 miles.
And once you're in this part of the world, you notice how flat it becomes. And it's like a mecca for most cyclists, because in general you can hold a good steady pace without having to put too much effort through the pedals. And on this section here, me and Mike are doing rotations, and we can keep the pace around 20 miles per hour, and we did this with relative ease, although we do train through the week. And at times when I glanced down at the Garmin, I could see 23 and 24 miles per hour. But we just need to have our wits about us at T-junctions like that, because car drivers can't judge our speed.
Well, hopefully the weather will settle down a bit now. The rain's died off. Just cycled past Ashley and we're on some really nice country lanes, but the farmer, look at the state of this road. This is disgusting. Oh, I hate it when they do this. You just get caked in.
If you licked it clean, don't show up on yours as much as mine.
So where was I? Yeah, I had a mini rant coming on then. When the farmers mess up these lanes, you end up looking like you've been working on a farm when you get to the cafe. This one looks better now.
Now Mike's Bianchi did look clean, but close up, it was speckled in you know what.
Can't see that. Oh, you said before I couldn't see it.
Well, I'll bleep it out.
Yeah, it's covered in it's everywhere.
And we're still on Ashley Road here, and on the left over the wall is Tatton Park.
This feels like Cheshire. 31 miles covered. We're at another park, and this one is Tatton Park. Beautiful round here, Mike.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you've got deers. Look at them.
Oh yeah.
Get them on.
Isn't that fantastic? Oh wow, look at all them. Well, I'm glad I came out here just to see that. That's amazing. So, what do you think of the ride so far, Mike?
Wet.
It's wet, isn't it?
Yeah.
I must admit, I prefer it in the Dales.
Yeah, I do.
I prefer it going more north.
Yeah.
But I like it round here, but...
Yeah, it's raining again now.
Yeah. So, should we crack on?
Better has, haven't we?
Right.
Otherwise, we're going to get ate by the deers.
I thought you liked an old deer.
Ah, good kind of deer.
So that was Tatton Park, and what a little gem that is. And so we made our way past Melchett Mere, and Knutsford was just around the corner.
Well, I've done 35 miles here, this is Knutsford. And it's an easy place for us to normally get to, and there's a cafe down there we always go to. So we're trying somewhere different. You've got to keep mixing it up. Enjoy your cycling. So we've made it to the cafe. 37 miles.
About 30 in it for me.
The lambing shed.
Yeah.
It's alright, isn't it? Is it worth the ride out? Looking at it? Well, it's looking like it's expensive, this, isn't it? They've stopped doing black puddings. It's a farm shop, but they've stopped doing black puddings and the sausages at 11:30. I was hoping to have some local produce.
Yeah.
What have you got?
Burger.
What kind of burger?
Hamburger.
Lamb?
Lambing shed burgers.
Lamb burger. I've had to go for a beef burger. Looking forward to my black pudding. This is a big whopper, isn't it? Oh. How do you start? It's got bacon on it as well.
Lovely jubbly. Get stuck into that one.
I've not even touched the meat yet. Well, it's done that.
It should do for the price I paid for it.
Felt the weight of yours.
Taxi for Darren.
Are you getting stuck into your burger?
Yeah.
He's a man of few words when he's eating, he's our Mike.
Well, it might be 15 quid. But it's bloody good. Yeah. I thought I'd wear my stars and stripes today, Mike.
Yeah.
What do you reckon? Greg LeMond?
Yeah, good.
Thanks for that, Mike. But we'll come back to the Stars and Stripes later on.
Bit dear in there, wasn't it? Yeah.
24 quid.
24 quid? Mine was just shy of 20.
Yeah, I had a Coke, didn't I?
Yeah,
About 8 quid.
yeah. It was tasty, but like, that's a lot of money, isn't it? You've got to be thinking like...
I could get some new handlebar tape though.
You could get handlebar tape, yeah. You could do.
I could even get some...
A couple of inner tubes.
Yeah, could get more than a couple.
Yeah.
Could get 5.
Yeah. Right, should we make tracks?
Yeah.
So what you missed there was, when we arrived at the cafe, our bikes were absolutely disgraceful. So we've nabbed a load of napkins from the toilet. I used my buff hat as well to clean the bike.
You used your undies, didn't you? Your wife from...
Make me undies, yeah. Here, mate, you've missed a bit down here. So I don't like riding now it's dry. With a dirty bike, it just doesn't seem right.
See, I use wax.
In fact, I'm not happy with my sidewalls on my tyres.
Why don't you lick them clean, Daz?
You was about the other day you're on about licking tarmac. I'm not licking my tyres, Mike.
Oh, your handlebar tape's got dots on. Is that dirt or is that part
Well,
of the pattern?
that's part of the pattern. I'll tell you what, it's flat round here. Just passed through Chelford. We're on the A537 and Macclesfield's about 6 miles away. We've got dry roads and the bikes are a bit cleaner. So for me, I feel a bit better about that. And it's good to get the stars and stripes on show as we cycle through these Cheshire lanes. I've not worn this top for quite a long time, but I've had it since about 1988. Greg LeMond.
They were great times back in the 80s. It's a shame we've got to get old. But back to 2023, and we're on Congleton Road.
So they're nearly 45 miles. Got Mike on the front, and we're near Nether Alderley and Wharton's to the left. Just lovely Cheshire lanes. This is like old Congleton Road, I think. The wind's kind of all over the place, but it's not a big wind. Just takes the edge off the top speed. And we've got a little climb here. Mike's out of the saddle, but it's not a hill.
So this is Alderley Edge, and it's in the east of the county of Cheshire, and it's renowned for the rich and famous who live here, and it's been referred to as the champagne capital of Britain. And of the 4,400 residents, it's estimated that between 300 to 350 of them are millionaires.
Very opulent area this. Been to a couple of cafes here as well. But if you want to go to a good charity shop, you'll get high-end bargain products here. When the footballers' wives have had enough, they'll just chuck them over here to these charity shops.
And up next was Wilmslow.
You recognise this? So I'm having flashbacks when I came here from that ride out to Chester and I totally overheated.
Now this was a hot day. It was over 38 degrees and it was a year to the day, 13th of August 2022. On our way back from Chester, I had to stop in Wilmslow just to cool down, and I was on the limit. In fact, I just about made it home, and I'm not good in the heat.
I can't describe it, it's hard to breathe and you feel sick. Another bottle of water and I'm coming back down again. So we've just gone through quite a few of the pretty well-known Cheshire towns, villages. We've got Knutsford, Alderley Edge, Wilmslow, this is Prestbury.
This is where I live.
Now,
got my house.
Mike says he lives here, but these are the kind of properties that you go past, isn't it?
No, this is where I live.
That's not your gaff.
It is.
There's a beautiful one there you can't see because there's really big frontage.
That's Billy.
So,
Billy lives over there.
like when we say like the cafe was expensive, this area, it's opulent, it's dentists, plastic surgeons and footballers.
Yeah, and you pay £16 for an hamburger.
And lawyers.
It was nice, but I mean, if you go to Iceland, you can get them a lot cheaper than that, can't you?
Yeah.
I can get 4 for
£3.
£3.
Yeah. Anyway, let's keep riding. So we'll show you some of the houses.
It's like cable, isn't it?
It's just like this all the way down. Really big houses. Another lovely little place. This is Prestbury. This.
So yes, this is Prestbury village now. We're still in Cheshire and we've cycled 53 miles. And it's another one of them places that's rumoured to have local residents who may be footballers, TV or music stars, and some names reported to have lived here are Wayne Rooney, Paddy McGuinness and Noddy Holder. Now when I talk about places having feelings, Prestbury has a charm all of its own. It's clean, it's tidy and it's quaint.
So we're 58 miles in more or less, and this is the Posh Wrigley area, which is the home of Bike It UK. The old brickworks is up here. Yeah, it's great round here, isn't it? And I've seen Bike It UK test the bikes that he restores up and down these lanes here, comes past that signpost.
And then we found some fantastic smooth tarmac, and this was near Poynton at Poynton Lake on London Road, which was the B5092.
I'm still going about the tarmac.
Oh, it's proper good tarmac.
It's good stuff.
And then somewhere near Ashton on Lees Road, my camera battery went flat, and I didn't have a spare. But in the end, we made our way back to our local hills in the Pennines. And at the end of the day, we cycled 91 miles with a ride time of just under 6 hours, and the elevation gain was 3,783 feet. And I think that just about wraps it all up for this year, people. Can I wish you all a happy new year? Thank you for all your support and all your comments. And if you see us out on the road, give us a shout. I'm a cyclist and I live in the Pennines. And until the next time.
Do you want to say a few words about Manchester?
You got to talk in your normal voice.
That was my normal voice.
It weren't.
Alright.
I've had to pull over. We've found smooth tarmac. Look at this. Look at the tarmac.
Yeah,
That's good tarmac, innit?
oh, yeah.
Innit? Have a feel of that.
Oh, well, I get my hands full of tar.
You know all that talking we were doing? Over there. What, you knew all that?
So you're a future?
Yeah.
Yeah, watch it, what?
Do you?
Yeah,
Are you joking?
I'm a cyclist.
Really?
Pennines.
So anyway, let's talk about the weather. We didn't go out last week, did we?
No.
Why is that?
Because weather was
Because we can't use swear words.
alright.
Here, hold that.
Beg your pardon?
Oh, look at that! It's not as smooth as the other one last week. That's nice. Better keep riding, because I'll be here all day. Can you smell it?
Yeah. Oh, it's some of the best. Oh, fantastic tarmac that does. I mean, that's really made the ride, hasn't it? Are you interviewing me? All right, are we on?